How do you know if a woman is checked out of her marriage? Hey there, I'm Sharon Pope. I help women who are struggling in disconnected marriages get the confidence and clarity they need to either fix the struggles inside their marriage or move forward without regret. If you like what you hear, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. So today we're talking about how do you know when a woman is checked out of her marriage? Now, I say this a lot. Women check out mentally before they ever leave physically. So when I'm working with a new client, I will often ask them, tell me about when your marriage started to deteriorate. When did things start getting worse from your perspective? And they'll tell me things like, well, every time I would tell him something that I was concerned about, I just always felt criticized. So I stopped telling him how I felt. Or because they didn't want to argue, they just stopped sharing their perspective altogether because they were going to be told that they were wrong. And then there's a big argument and they didn't want that. Or because he never seemed interested in me, I just started confiding in someone else. Those are some common themes. And here's what I want you to realize. Look, when a woman stops sharing her feelings, sharing her heart, stops talking, opening up, and communicating, she has started the process of checking out, whether she's conscious of it or not. Okay. Women, we connect through communication. So when we stop communicating, we are actively in the process of shutting down. Now, inside the marriage, the partner might think, well, this is great right now. I mean, she's not nagging me. We're not arguing as much. I don't have to hear all her stories about how her day was. I don't have to hear about her feelings. She doesn't ask me about my feelings. That's a benefit. The problem is what's not being said is that she is checking out of the marriage. And all the while that she's checking out, she's trying to talk herself into things will get better. I know it'll get better because I don't want to blow up the family. I don't want to end my marriage. She might distract herself, throw herself either into kids or work or somewhere that she can feel successful so that she doesn't have to think about, is this ever going to change? And while she's checking out, she does not feel emotionally safe inside of her marriage. Now, that checking out period can last several years, maybe longer, all the while trying to convince herself that maybe it will change. But of course it doesn't, because things don't ever magically change on their own. And that's when she starts thinking, maybe I need to end it. Maybe this is never going to get any better. Or maybe she's found comfort and closeness in the arms of someone else. Right? That happens. So I said it before, I will say it again. Women leave mentally long before they ever leave physically. But oftentimes we don't want to address the issues inside our relationship until a woman has a foot out the door, when the time to respond was many years ago, right? So if you are mentally checked out, if you're the woman that feels like you are mentally checked out of your marriage, here's what I want you to know. It doesn't magically just get better and the two of you reconnect. It's going to require something of you, and it's going to take a minute to reconnect when there's that much disconnection. So just ignoring it doesn't make it better. And it only leads to increased levels of disconnection. And we know how that story ends, right? So if you want a different ending to that story, then we've got to do something different now. If you are ready to do something different, then let's explore if there's a fit for you and I to work together. You can do that by going to clarityformymarriage.com. Now, if you like what you heard or you found this helpful, I hope you will subscribe to the channel. And if you want to be notified every time we post a new video, just click the red icon in the upper left corner at the end of this video. Take good care.